All right, what's up, everyone? Mike Lowe, we're back with the 0-1 Mets. Streaming opening day, tough game where the pitching just started off really strong, got away from us. We're going to jump right into gameplay today as we look to even up this series against the Astros. And just a few changes you saw in the first video that, yes, I'm playing on Legend using zone hitting, and I had the cursor visible. I've now turned that back off, which is where I like it. I just like to kind of show that in the beginning that yes, we are using zone even if you don't see it. For those who think that's a little crazy, just give it a shot. I think you'll be really impressed with how it plays. It just feels a lot less distracting, and it kind of feels like you just have more control. It feels a lot more realistic. I've also turned on the visual indicator for catching. I'm just having some problems. MLB The Show really needs to take a page out of the Super Mega Baseball 4 book because there's no fielding cursor, and it just feels so good to field. Even just like routine fly balls, it feels so good. I don't even really know what they did in Super Mega Baseball for that, but it's just really hard to replicate in this game. I was able to get to some difficult line drives, but just kind of routine fly balls I was finding myself having some trouble with. So we've turned that off, and I got the music back up, got broadcasters back on. So that's kind of the differences. I know people are kind of asking how sliders are looking. I'm just on default Legend right now, and that's just kind of what we're rolling with. So today's game, we'll get into that kind of just if we go through it, but it's Sean Manaea versus Hunter Brown. Again, a 9-2 loss in the first game. And just pitching got away from us. So just business as usual. We're not looking to really change too much or anything. Just going to jump into the gameplay here. Liking the soundtrack with this game. I mentioned that in the first video. But Mets have pretty high expectations, so I don't want to start creating bad patterns. Losses happen, so we're not terribly concerned. Sean Manaea, I mentioned, is going. Bullpen pretty much fully available. Let's take a look at Manaea, by the way. So his quirks, a lot of nice breaking ball stuff here. Doesn't throw super hard, so we will look to utilize that break, try to get guys to chase, maybe roll over on some balls. Had a really nice season in 2024, probably his breakout year there, going 12-6, 181 innings pitched and 184 strikeouts. So really nice season for him, his first as a Met. So he will be going up against Hunter Brown, I mentioned. We're going to just go with our standard versus righty lineup. I think the only difference is here is Nimmo slides down from the leadoff spot to 6. Winker comes in off the bench. He is the DH leading off. And then McNeil in for the second baseman here, Acuna, who started in yesterday's game. So, yeah, that's it. We're ready to roll. No reason to be making changes here, just 1 or 2 games in. But what's up, everybody? It's Saturday. I can admit I haven't even showered yet today. Can also admit I don't give a flying you-know-what. Feeling all right. I got to work out. Got a family dinner tonight to go to. So got to get a stream in, right?
MLB The Show.
Got to get a stream in. Got to get a good workout in. Yeah. It's just a nice, lazy weekend. So hope you all are enjoying it. I really like these storylines. This is pretty neat. So if you haven't seen this, right, they have game storylines, they have league news, it just kind of centralizes some stuff for you. You can click in some of these things, so there's the farm report, you can click in and kind of look at these prospects and pull up their player cards and so on. One thing I haven't figured out is how to back out of these, and I might just be a moron and just did it wrong, but when I click into the big game that Valdez had yesterday, it does this. This is really nice. This is a really nice addition here. And I think it works well with baseball because you don't have a halftime show in a baseball game, right? So I think these kind of transitions throughout games in a series, I think this is a really nice ad. I think it's really nice. So to get out of these, yeah, I'm hitting other buttons because when I hit X, it just takes me into the game. So you only get to look at one of them? I kind of wish you could back out to view the other ones. That's a weird design choice, but oh well. There's Hunter Brown.
Hunter Brown. What do we need to know here?
And hopefully the volume is balanced okay. I was doing some tests before this, trying to keep the game volume a little lower, but like audible still. Music's not getting flagged in this game for some reason, so just letting it rip.
You have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So
Jesse Winker, I don't believe he played yesterday. What do we got here? Throws pretty hard. Second pitch is a sinker, so we're still going to see some stuff down. I'll probably just give him the pitches that are up in the zone until I have to protect. We'll just, kind of like yesterday, just kind of look down.
Jesse Winker,
take a pitch there.
Batter as he looks at ball one.
Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you.
Way late and way underneath.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
All right.
Juan Soto now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
And Boog, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard stuff early in the season just because of how cold it is and not wanting to get a stinger. Now you think, oh, it's just a jam, it's shot, it's a broken bat, but sometimes players get deep thumb bruises that can linger for a while. So, you just want to avoid that if you can, but at the end of the bat,
Soto,
you're just
still
trying to battle.
Behind really early with some bad swings. That hard. What you want to do? I'm not trying for home runs. I want that every at bat. Just hit hard somewhere. Finds a gap. Even better.
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game.
Friendliest?
I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
So the announcers are talking about Lindor being voted like the friendliest player.
That I've encountered that hates the cold weather the
I've
most. Mookie Betts.
actually heard that Lindor is like the best smelling player too. Like I guess he's very much like into colognes and stuff like this. So
but under
kind of
60 degrees,
cool reputation to
he
have.
will wear 2 sets of batting gloves, one on top of the other, and sometimes he'll wear not one set of thermals, but 2 sets of long johns over top one another. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. Soto, the runner at second with 1 away. Not close with that one, and it's a full count. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers sizing this one up. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Really
Throw cut off to third. And he gets to third safely.
May not needed to risk that, but with 2 outs now, pass ball.
And there are 2 gone. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just
like
did a poor
early
job
goings in this
converting
game.
in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Pete Alonso in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next offering way off the plate. Got it and swings for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Daikin Park, today's starting pitcher, Sean Manaea. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
And now Jose Altuve.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out. Here's Mauricio Dubon, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Altuve runs. Foul ball there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger
5
on the
strikes so
fastball
far
right there, and I don't
for
think he
Manaea.
was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This guy's so scary to pitch to.
Swing and a foul straight back. Man at first, 1 away.
Low, but preferably
Pitch
blocked.
kicks
Nope.
away from Alvarez. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
There.
In the dirt. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Altuve rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Astros take the lead into second, and he's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
1 out, runner at second. And now it's Christian Walker.
Oh boy.
And there's a foul ball.
Lucky.
Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball right side. To first, 2 out. Isaac Paredes now at the plate. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Alvarez on third with 2 out. Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
What's going on today?
Runner
behind the plate?
holds. Count goes to 2-1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Nice grab. Over to first. What a play. Inning over.
Also changed up the
Astros
cameras,
pick
as you
up a
probably
run
saw
on
on
the
broadcast
RBI double.
camera.
It's now 1-0.
Should have just walked him.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the
So
third
dangerous.
baseman, Mark Vientos. Brown back to work. He was late there, strike 1.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
That's down and in. And now it's even up. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
That one pulled foul.
Ball.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting the feel for his pitches,
like
throwing them where he wants
really
to
late
right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now, Francisco Alvarez. Outside low, ball 1. Alvarez, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And there's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now here's Jeff McNeil. And that one fouled off. Two outs. And that is out of play.
2 good swings at those fastballs.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mets lead 1, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Jeremy Pena. There's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Rough go at catcher today.
He's safe.
Well, that right there could be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure.
That one is absolutely belted. In comes the run from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Oh, my goodness.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a great swing on that ball.
Right
Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Chas McCormick stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Jake Myers digs in now. That one outside. Ball 1. One out, a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Fastball almost got him there. On the ground to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the batting order turns over. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. On the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. And it's 2-zip. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's Jose Siri. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swung on, belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
It goes without saying, got to get this guy in. Nobody out.
So the lineup flips over. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. Ripped, but it curls foul. Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's smacked on a line to center. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 2-1.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Here's Juan Soto. And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Out towards right center field. Myers hauls it in for the out. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Inside ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 2 and the Mets 1. Back here in Houston, now the number 2 hitter, Mauricio Dubon. Line drive, base hit.
One pitch, guy on base, their best hitter coming
So
up.
a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there, and on the mat.
Runner on the go. Fouled off left side.
Why on earth would they be hit and running with this guy? I'm just throwing too many strikes.
Minaya winds and deals.
1-1.
Ball 1 there. That one missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Totally stupid.
I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that
by the AI,
you get in
best
that
hitter
first,
up.
second, maybe
Haven't been able to get him out
pitch,
the whole series.
Get your jump,
take a
steal
base runner
second
off.
base. You had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches
more
rack
likely
up,
to
those
hit
get a little more
run-scoring double
flat-footed,
than
and
hit into a
you've
double
got to
play.
be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
One down, base is empty. And Air Jordan is grounded by the K. So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Grounded out his first time. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And ball 1.
Strike.
Towards first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the
Bad
inning
reactions there over at first.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get
Settle
deep.
down.
Paredes stands in now, looks at that one inside. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Next offering is downstairs. And a foul ball. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 2 and the Mets 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Pete Alonso. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this
For
offense.
sure a home run. I think that was just underneath it. Yep.
Outside low, and a count 1-2.
Sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball,
Way too many
even if
strikeouts.
it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's Mark Vientos. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Brandon Nimmo. There's the strike.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That misses. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Mets go down quickly, and our score remains
8 strikeouts.
Back here in Houston, and now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that is downstairs. 2-1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Next to hit, Yainer Diaz. Siri pulls it down. Runner tags at second. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
McCormick now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time
swing and a high fly ball left field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 3-1.
So
there you go.
Should not have thrown to the cutout. I didn't even think he'd be stretching.
Got the job done.
So yeah, caught me by surprise.
The batter now, Jake Myers. That's in there. 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Backed off the plate that time. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Owen Chu now on the ground to third.
No play.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Oh, it's just such a tough play for a third baseman. Fielding on your backhand and then trying to get off such a long throw across the diamond with a quick enough release to get it there in time. Really only the best at the position can pull that off. And I think that extra step to set his feet cost him a little bit right there.
Duvall stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. There's a strike at the knees. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Ball down.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missing there. And now it's filled up 3-2.
Oh, gosh.
Pulled pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Astros 3. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Brown back to work. Center field. Myers settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
McNeil in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
There's the strike. 1 out, base is empty. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
Ball 4. Sinker's got a lot of movement.
1 down, base is empty. And he walked him. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. There's the strike. Siri in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hammers that one deep left field and forget
it. Good start this season. Triple and a home run today. Ties the game.
A 2-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board.
Not bad for your 9-hitter. Hitting 800.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentage
go just not super sharp. He's worked out of a few jams,
but sinker like that one. Nice piece of
hitting
by default. There at the plate.
He just hasn't really been super
Here
sharp.
Comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Hunter Brown won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
As they make a pitching change. Guys, thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for liking the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Always doing franchise gameplay stuff here.
So
SimSportsGaming.com. Also have our Discord.
Astros,
just
gamers
like me and various leagues and stuff like that.
Bullpen has some work
Thanks for being here.
Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter
Luis
left
Garcia.
for him.
All right.
Here's Jesse Winker.
It's a sinker baller again.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2. The Astros have some action in their pen. Taylor Scott up and throwing. And that skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Got him looked in. And there's 2 down. And now it's Juan Soto. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is outside. Ripped on the ground to second. Altuve slings to first. And that'll do it. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Clay Holmes, I still don't really know his role here. In the game, he's listed as a starting pitcher. He's never started his MLB career, but he had a really good year last year. But he's got 55 stamina. So I'm kind of just using him in spots like this, where it's like, all right, my starter, let's not roll the dice. He's gotten through 4 innings, hasn't been super sharp. It's kind of just like it's this bridge pitcher I'm planning to use him, so he can, pitch as long as we really need him to.
First pitch just misses.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
That's inside. That one misses, and now 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there.
One guy on his team, though. Be totally fine just
pitching. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
On the ground to the left, and it
right
goes
over the plate.
Just foul. Alvarez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Over that.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Over to Alonso, double play.
That's what we need. That's why it's okay to pitch around
backhand right there in the
their best player, even with nobody on base.
That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job.
It doesn't work every time, but hey, if that guy's a home run, right? It's 4-3 with 1 out instead of 3-3 with 2 outs.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. 0 for 2 in this one.
1 pitch out.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count. 0-1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. One left for Houston.
That's a good inning.
So no change in the score. It's 3-3.
Even with a walk and a strikeout. I'm sorry, a walk and a hit. That's a good inning for him.
Top of the 6th
bridge us
inning.
to the 6th, especially with their
at the play. Francisco
kind of bottom of the order coming up. May want a lefty against Jake Myers potentially. Get some guys up just in case.
Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Gave us 11 team strikeouts.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out to short. He gets there with the slide. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. And it's 1-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just weak contact and ball.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year. It's 4-3.
Gosh, that exit velocity felt a lot higher than that.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Next pitch is outside. This to third. Paredes whips it across, and the inning is over. And we're back. And now here is Yainer Diaz. Out to short. Lindor on the first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And now Chas McCormick. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Now fly ball to right center. Soto really on his horse for it. Reaching for it and brings it in. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you and forget it.
2 strikes, 2 outs.
He'll touch them all. And it ties it up. It's 4-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Just on a slider.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Out to short, Lindor gets it to first, and they get Altuve for the out. That's the
really
inning.
paid for the
Astros
mistakes.
notch a run on the solo homer. All even now at 4 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian King. Digging in, Francisco Alvarez. Now time called at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Myers going back on this one, and that is gone.
Wow, I can't believe that got out.
A soaring shot to center. It's
Didn't look like it. It looked like it just hit off the wall.
One swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make it impact.
Throw it back. It didn't even leave the yard.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off.
Weird.
I'm sure
that like hit
to have
the.
another shot
It did stay. Okay, it did go out.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He is struck out and he is walked. Time called.
Let's see. I'm gonna let McNeil bat here. Still learning my guys. So against lefties, oh yeah, he's all right. Nobody on base. No worries
there. In there at the knees.
Nice
That's
pitch.
strike 1.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That one not close. And a count 1-2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Siri in the box again, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Way out front for strike 2.
0-1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Should have just
Myers
used regular.
On the move.
Probably gone.
2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Fought off foul. Two outs.
Ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Too many strikeouts today.
The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
We will let Holmes here pitch. We can make a decision after this batter.
First
hard to
pitch
get out the series too.
misses.
1-0.
Yeah, it's 2 for 6.
Swing and a ground ball base
Make
hit
the
right
play,
field.
man. Just one play, Alonso. That's 3 balls hit.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just
like, let's be fair. Let me look at his actual ratings. Are you like the world's worst first baseman? I mean, I get it. You're not great, I guess. Jeez. Just make some
a
plays,
simple
man.
ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let
Gotta
the
worry
ball
about one
travel,
batter at a
put the
time
ball in
here.
the
He
play,
went
and just
to
hope
3.
it finds a hole.
Batter minimum. That home run per 9 is a 62. That's scary. Versus Uto, got 73. How can I see? Still learning the players on this team. So Holmes. Oh yeah, we should probably. If he's got the energy, we should leave him in for now.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. That one ripped,
It's
but
everything
foul.
hard.
Nope. That's inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Cannot miss that.
With the tying
So
run
lucky.
on at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. Holmes throws over, and he's back in there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
He's
Well,
on
he's
everything.
desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit. Try to move it around.
Oh boy.
Just
Yeah. Another
now
slider
this
mistake.
is blasting.
for Holmes.
Way back there, on its way.
Oh man. That's 2 mistake sliders
And
from
they lead
Holmes.
it. It's 6-5.
And it's
Well,
led
that
to 3
swing
runs.
changes things.
Yes, it does. They were
I
in
hate
striking
pitching.
distance. They found a way to fight back
That's
big
brutal.
time.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
There was a high slider, but he did a really good job
Yeah,
of
as soon
staying
as I let
on
go of
playing
that,
with it, staying slightly
just
above it
praying
with
he
his
fouled it
hands.
off.
Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
And here now
Dude,
is the Astros
seriously.
cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. 1 for 3.
There's nobody out. Wow. Okay, we're only down by a run. So we're gonna go through Pluto.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Clay Holmes.
It's frustrating, Holmes.
And that's a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. That misses,
1-0.
and it's 1-0.
Foul ball.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
Ludos pitched really well.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next one misses. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than...
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. It's tightened up a bit.
Ugh, man, he's a freak.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Abreu.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that one fouled off.
Late.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope, that's inside.
That one off the mark. 3-2 now. Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Line drive.
Right at the guy.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
That's how he plays shifts, though.
That's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Lindor swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That one misses. 1-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
65. Cunha could come and play short, but like, I mean, we're not playing for the tie necessarily. I'm not looking to steal with Alonso coming up. So
one down. Okay. Here's Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. And there's a ball with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Like a two-seamer. That ended up jamming me.
The 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered, but
all
foul.
Over that. Couldn't stay back. That's what I was looking for.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis.
So the closer summoned
he raised
from
up
the
his right
bullpen,
arm, but they
Josh
brought in
Hader.
a lefty. So
these are the spots relievers really make a name for
themselves.
themselves.
Their closer, yeah, they're bringing him in a little early.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So up next, Mark Vientos. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a good matchup for us. Take it. Fastball, slider, change.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. That's back.
Still score the run.
It bangs off the wall. Lindor headed for the plate. Relay throw home.
There we go.
He'll
The pinch run.
It's 6-6.
Lindor in the game.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Anytime
so
you
it's a perfect example of like just hitting it to the opposite field
been,
in that situation. Like you don't need a two-run home run at the left field line.
Just
stay back on the ball.
So big opportunity for them.
Especially with the guys some power. Outfield's usually shifted a little away from that, and this is one of your bigger gaps.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Okay, we're okay.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second.
Nope.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Base hit right field.
Not a speed. And I'm okay not pinch running
to
there.
the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
I don't even know if a faster guy is going to score on that. That was pretty hard, just shallow.
Maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be. A bad throw would be about the only way that was going to score. Just not a big pinch runner. I appreciate the suggestion, but like, he's 72 speed. Like, we're fine.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Alvarez, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Alvarez against lefties. We are going to pinch hit here, I'm kind of thinking. I'm pretty sure we got somebody for this spot. Let's see. Maybe a little clutch would be nice. Probably Starling Marte. Yeah. This is a perfect spot for him. I'd just like to read those to make sure I'm doing the right
coming
thing.
On, Starling Marte. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Right through there for a strike. That missed inside, and the count is 1-1. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And that's downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Up and in, and the count is 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Jeff McNeil in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
I think he was sitting off speed.
That's what I was looking for.
3-2.
Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Two on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Coming out.
Manager
Raises
out of the
his right
dugout
arm,
now,
seems like every
and
time,
it looks
even
like
when
we'll
they
see
bring
a
in a
change
lefty,
on the
which is
mound.
bizarre.
Josh Hader gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Astros go to the
so
pen,
they're bringing in a
and
righty
here comes
against McNeil.
Taylor Scott.
Well,
So
no
that
margin
works
for
out
error
well.
in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets.
Doesn't go super hard. It's going to see some stuff below in the zone, so that's kind of where we'll look.
And that's way high.
Stuff like
And
that
that's ball
alone.
1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swings and misses. And it's a ball to strike.
1 strike.
And that's a little bit high.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that is out of play. So they're all loaded up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils that
some
one,
pitches
and it
here. I don't mind
remains
him.
2
It's
and
contact
2.
swinging because if he goes to 3 and 2, I mean, a walk's going to give us the lead. So remaining patient here.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Got good vision. He can do this.
Deep breath. He's ready, and he fires.
Wow.
Got
I
it.
have no idea that one.
Huge strikeout there. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. You're watching
Feels like a
Major League
playoff
Baseball exclusively on the show.
Well, yes, Marte we can probably take out, but do we want to put him anywhere else? Left or right field? No. See, Marte will come out for Torrens, who is not a good blocking catcher, so got to keep that in mind here.
Now into the game, Luis Torrens. He takes over behind the plate.
All right,
And the batter now,
approach this
Yainer
here.
Diaz.
Where's our energy at here? He pitched really well. He's already at 14 pitches. And I'd like to pitch this guy with the low home run. Yeah, so we're gonna okay making this move here.
Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
Now pitching to the New York Mets. Number 33. A.J. Minter.
A little out front
He was
there
looking
as he
for a
swings
switch
through
fastball.
it.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missing
that's
inside. And that's down and away.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that one is in there, called strike 3.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
That safety's tacos. I lived in
Now
Texas
it's
for
the
a little over a year, and
Chas
it looks
McCormick.
like the Torchy's taco logo. If you've ever been to Torchy's Tacos, it's so good.
And that one fouled off.
I don't know if they had it in Houston. I was in Austin, but I feel like they did. I feel like it was at least a Texas chain, maybe.
Fouled off. He was
Torchy's
late.
was so good. I forgot about that place.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets
Oh,
down
that's
for a hit.
just
So
terrible.
the go-ahead run is on base with
Like,
a knock to second, but way
In what
too
world
late.
would an
Safe
outfielder
there.
let that bounce
Still
over his
able to
head?
come through behind in the count.
But getting get to it, that's
As a
fair.
hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into
Do
the
you let a
gap.
guy get a
Right
double
off
on
the
this?
bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball. Now a huge
Like, that should be an
at-bat
error.
in this game
Like, that's
coming
just
up.
that's completely just bonehead, especially for a Major League Baseball player. That's off the
So
end of the
digging
bat.
in,
It was an
Jake
unbalanced swing.
Myers. First
That's a
offering,
ball.
and it just misses.
Catcher's got
One
to be
out.
ready here.
The go-ahead run is at second. Next
Ball
pitch
back
is
outside.
outside. That one the other way. And no one can get there. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away.
Okay.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here.
Clutch 99. This is a tough spot here. He's got our he's our best clutch guy. Might be who we have in. How do I actually see like my current pictures? I have the menus in this game so jacked up. How? I guess I gotta go all the way into here. This game is really weird sometimes. We have Minter pitching. Oh, his clutch is terrible. But has he pitched to 3 batters? Let's see. We have an out, 2 guys on. Yeah, he has. Oh, man. What do you do? You can just get guys out. So, like, Reed Foley's a good guy to get up. We gotta go to Nunez here. Go to Nunez and we get these two guys up. Because I can't live with... And then, oh, but then we're gonna have the righty would pitch to Alvarez if it gets to him, which, I mean, whatever. There's no working around this guy. It's just incredibly dangerous. We need to get Altuve. Like, you got to worry about one problem at a time here. Man, I don't know. This is a tough spot. What was the clutch on Minter again? His stats? I feel like we didn't like these. Oh, wrong team. Oh, yeah, he has to come out. Okay, so he's coming out. And that's fine. So we're going to go Nunez in.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see...
Okay, and then we're going to get Reed Foley and Young up. All right, that's it. Let's do it. Speed at third. Catcher's got a block.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike.
Really good job in
Better
this
pitches,
spot
Nunez.
to get
Come
ahead
on.
in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single.
Finally.
They
That
lead
should be like
in
the second or
inning.
third
To third,
assist by
tag,
Soto
got it.
today.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder
That ball got
knowing he
through.
has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third
That's
and does a
99
really
contact.
nice job. Got to appreciate that.
So up next,
Soto. That's a good play.
Mauricio Dubon. And that one clips the corner.
Just throwing this for a
One
change
ball,
of
one
speed
strike.
here.
Altuve,
Didn't wanna put it
the
in the dirt
runner
with
at
their
first
catcher.
with two gone. And that's in for a strike.
Just a little, again, just showing the fastball high. Kind of a setup
Swings
pitch.
and
No
misses.
swing at
It's
it,
a
so we'll take that.
strikeout. Some high cheese for
Ugh.
strike three.
The ball wasn't
they
even
push
hit that
across
hard.
one run, 3 hits, no errors,
16
and
hits,
one
though.
left.
Come on, pitching.
Through 8. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hayden Wesneski.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats.
All right, so what do you do when you need to
it's
score in the
always
ninth?
high
You just
stress.
chill the
Let's
F
see
out.
what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, one-run game. Jose Siri getting ready to hit.
Slurve is his primary pitch, so it's almost like playing slow pitch softball if you want to sit and wait for that. I find those really hard to hit because you just get excited when you see it. So I'm probably looking more for like fastball sinker stuff. If I get a slurve and if I'm patient, you know, I'll take a swing at it. There it was.
Late swing, fouled off.
I'm glad I was late on that actually. I adjusted up and just late, so that's fine.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Fought off foul.
Just not getting the cursor up there.
Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Winker swings through it for strike one.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative. But you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Movement in the
I know
bullpen.
this guy.
J.P. France appears to be getting loose. Outside low. Now 1-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That's down and in. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Missed with a changeup, and the count's full. Juan Soto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
No panic. That's the perfect guy out for this.
So last chance for the Mets. Now it's going to be Juan Soto. 1 for 4 with a double. And that one inside, and it hit him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Oh, would I even consider pinch running? I mean, it's our best guy. Ball in the gap is not going to score Soto. I think we do it to pinch run here. A ball in the gap's not going to score him, but it would score like Tyrone Taylor. Certainly Acuna. Tempted just to bring in. Acuna's so fast though. He could score in like any double. He would score. And so, yeah, that would leave us with really nothing else because I'd have to potentially bring in Taylor. He can play center. So actually that could work because then we could move Siri to right. Oh no, he only plays center. What the hell? That's absurd. Okay. McNeil, can you play? McNeil can play the outfield. So yeah, we're gonna do this. So let me make sure I'm doing the right thing here. Are you sure you want to pinch run? Yes, I do.
Substitution
I hate taking
first
on
base.
Soto, but
On a pinch run for the Mets.
I don't know if we'll get 2 more
Luis
hits,
Acuna.
let alone 1.
So it's their last chance in this one, and now it's Frankie Lindor.
Could also try to steal here.
That's a
He's
big
not a great stealer. I'd rather just leave him on
He's got some
base.
speed. Let's see if they send him.
And the reason being,
Going with the tie and run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
reason being is 1 run just ties it, right? So don't want to risk it. I'd rather take a 2-run home run if we can get one.
Ball 2.
Chris with that
I'm gonna see that slur
distraction
right
and the
around the
speedy
middle
guy
here.
at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
2-1.
I thought it was. Okay, back to the original plan. Oh, dang. Well, contact or power swing. This guy's not throwing hard. I'm going to go just regular swing here.
1 strike away.
I'm going to send the runner here, too.
2 outs. Runner on the move. Sends it to center.
Just
and
missed
this
that.
should be it.
Oh, man. That was such a hanger.
Pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take the first 2 games of this
Dang it.
series.
That's a tough loss.
The ball for his first career
Had our
save
chances to
deserves
win that
to be
one,
on
guys.
display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere
Hey,
on a
what's up,
wall.
Jay Piper?
You just can't forget your first save.
Hey, Shadow. Yeah, it usually does. I mean, this is probably the best I've seen the gameplay with them fixing finally just the way the AI handles the their bullpens, pitching staffs. It's much better. They still need to fix all the hit and run stuff. So, San Diego Studios, if you're listening to this, that's an easy fix. Come on, it's not 1986. Like, you don't have to hit and run every damn time there's a guy in first. Now it's fair. If it's because I'm throwing too many first pitch strikes, I can live with that. I'll try to make some adjustments, but you also make it too easy to throw strikes in your game. So either way, I need you to sort something out. The Mets are 0-2. I feel like we should at least be 1-1. I feel like we had that game. The 2 plays that stand out to me were the 2 hanging sliders by Oh, what's the pitcher's name? He probably got the loss. Where am I looking here? No, Minter got the loss. The 2 hanging sliders by Holmes, that's his name. That really, I'm going to start with the pitching. That's what really hurt us. Those 3 runs. He hung 2 sliders. They were both home runs. One was a solo, one's a 2-run shot. That's it for me. Manaya didn't pitch great, but I feel like we got him out in the right amount of time. We just left Holmes in a little too long, which is weird because like he technically starts, or has the ability to start. So tried to use him a little bit, almost like a follower, like a delayed follower. Yeah, it just wasn't his day today. I think Budo was our best pitcher. He looked really sharp. Minter did not, and I think Nunez did a really nice job coming into a really tough spot. Only the 1 walk, 9 strikeouts for us. Hitting, we struck out way too much. We had 14 strikeouts today, just the 2 walks. That's 5 walks through 70 total at-bats. I think we had 35 at-bats yesterday, too. Or whenever I played the game Thursday. Is that when I played the first game? I forget. Yeah, we're 0-2. I don't like that. Team with playoff aspirations, but season's long. A couple home runs. Siri with a triple. I'm sorry, we had 3 home runs, 2 doubles. So yeah, bats came alive today, a lot better. Pitching's got to settle down, but man, it's all about. I mean, you got a couple at bats, or a couple of batters on this team that are just tough. Like Altuve comes up, he's 3 for 5. Like he's hard to get out, and then you have Yordan Alvarez, who is like the scariest player for me to pitch to, I think, in this entire game. And you also have Jake Myers in the 9-hole going 3 for 4 in front of Altuve. So like, I mean, just look at the hits this team put together. 16 hits all throughout the lineup. I don't think it's just because of Legend. Like, I think it pitches really realistically on Legend. I had mistakes, and they got hammered. Like, I probably made like 5 mistake pitches in this game. 2, if not 3 of them were home runs. I think one of them might have been like a double or a triple for them. Did they have a triple? No. So I think one of them was a double. 2 of them were the home runs. The only 2 home runs, by the way. I think one was fouled, and then I don't know. Just you can't make mistake pitches, and on meter that's really tough. It's also tough the way that they've changed how you can look at all of this stuff. It's kind of weird. Like, I just want to see how many pitches I fouled off out of the total number of pitches. So I guess you have to do the math yourself, right? Because we fouled off 42. Gosh, that's a lot. We fouled off 42 pitches. Right? Yeah, pitches fouled 42 out of 171. So it's like a little more than 25%. Yeah, we had a lot of fouls. 136 pitches, 32. Yeah, they were right around the same percentage or so. So yeah, a lot of foul balls this game. I am probably throwing too many first pitch strikes. So for them, 68% strike. First pitch 69. Nice. Mets 71% first. I'm sorry, total strikes for us. 71 first pitch. So yeah, that could be an argument to like some of the hit and run. Like if you're establishing a pattern like that, just be careful. I feel like I got lit up a few times on the first pitch of an at bat. So again, just something to be careful with. But yeah, game's playing really fun. I really hope they bring back carryover saves, because this would be just a fun one to carry over, of course, right? So, but so yeah, Shadow, I'm just seeing your post on the Discord. Shadow's asking, I see your show stream. How far along are you? This is game 2, my friend. That's it. 0-2. I've been working for several days on rosters before I start. See, I don't care about rosters. I really don't even care. I'm friends with Ryden. We talk. I've met up with him here when he's in San Diego before. And all due respect to him and their team, it's awesome what they do. Like, I have no issue with it. I just don't care. Like, I don't care about rosters. I didn't even care when the players were fake. Like, this is totally fine. The rosters are never accurate. I don't like waiting around 6 months to play a baseball game. And I know that's hyperbole, but just kind of generally speaking. So let me get to your question, though. Taking the works from the vault on hundreds. of guys. Yeah, right. The OS dudes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's who I was talking about. So he lives. Oh, okay, cool. So Shadow, and hope you don't mind me saying that, but he sounds like you live near the spring training for the Mets. That's cool. Yeah, Florida. That's a great place to be this time of year, man. My parents are down there. My parents are the Snowbirds from Michigan. That's cool. That's very cool. Shadow, you gotta check out our Out of the Park Baseball League on SSG. It's been running for 11 years in real time. So like this is our 11th or 12th season. We started in 2015. It's been awesome. I've been the GM at the Angels the whole time, and I've won 1 World Series. So I mean that shows you how difficult. So I guess I'm better than the real life Angels. Certainly, if you look at total record, we've actually been a pretty good team. But what hasn't been a very good team is this here. We've given up 9 and 7 runs. So, I mean, we're averaging 8 runs a game against. Yeah, I mean, we're not... That's, I was about to say it's not sustainable, but we're not sustaining. We're 0-2. We're not going to be able to do anything if we're doing stuff like that. So, yeah, a little freaky. Not thrilled with that stuff. What can we say? We can jump to the next day, see if anything's going on. You can just fix, sure. Yeah. I do organize my minors and stuff, but I don't care what you do with the rotation. Do whatever you want. No waivers, just some scrub we waived. Let's see if the game has made any interesting transactions. Nothing really. I always like to just look through these just to kind of keep a pulse in the league. Yeah, nothing just yet. Yeah, 0-2. We're a better team than that. We're definitely a better team. So, but guys, I appreciate you checking out the stream. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Super appreciate that. Let me know if you're liking the show. I'll keep my eye on the comments here, and yeah, we'll keep going. We'll see if we do all 162. I've done it at least twice before. And so, don't sell me short. I've done it. And just need carryover saves is like the motivation you need. It's fun. It gets hard when you're in like June. It's like sailing across the ocean or something. It sounds fun and exciting until you're like in the middle of the ocean. You're just like, which way should we go? This is taking forever. So, yeah, it's a little bit like that if you've never done it. But yeah, that's it, guys. Check out simsportsgaming.com. We have an active PGA Tour 2K25 online society going. I got 2 more rounds of that tournament to play before tomorrow. So I'll probably be shifting over to that game later. Gonna go work out here. Probably take a shower at some point since it's like 3:45 Pacific time. I haven't showered. It's one of those days. But those days are nice. But that's it, everyone. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time.